Hello, and I'm just at my iron farm at the moment, and I need to sleep because it's the middle of the bloody night. But yeah, how you guys been doing? And there's a wandering trader right here. Dye, coral, mushroom, acacia, spruce, ice. Give me your leather and leads, please. I mean, I don't particularly need the leather or the leads, but it's like, I'll take it anyways. And why are you out of the water? Get back in the water. What's a nice amount of stuff? Anyways, how's your guys' like weekend been? So far, I guess. I mean, it's still, Sunday, I guess. But yeah, mine's not been overly bad, I guess. Mine's been alright. I'll kill this llama as well. Mine's been okay. It's just been like kind of the same as usual. So what was I doing Friday? So I was playing Dress to Impress Friday morning, and then I think I played a bit of Sims and Stardew Friday afternoon, and then Saturday I was working, and then I was just playing. And thank you, my Jester, for the follow. Welcome on in. How you doing? But yeah, so on Saturday I was just working. God. Retail, man. To be fair, work wasn't all too bad. It wasn't too bad like in the morning, but then it got like kind of busier in the afternoon. It wasn't that bad, but then it kind of died off. Like towards the end of my shift, so it wasn't that bad. Doing well, thank you. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. It's kind of a bit warm in my room, but also that's what you get for having a computer. So yeah. Real tail gross. Real. That is so fucking real. So honestly, I am always like, I feel like I am always tempted to quit, but also at the same time it's like, I like having the money, and plus it's like, I kind of need the work experience. So yeah, to kind of like build up like my CV and that. So yeah. Let me have a drink real quickly. But to be fair, my shift yesterday wasn't that bad, so I'm not complaining all too much. It's to manage a retail store. I love babysitting people twice my age. Sometimes I'm like confused about, but it's the only work that's available anymore. True. Yeah, sometimes I'm confused about like how like sometimes I like question how people like have gotten into like retail and stuff and like have not necessarily haven't been fired yet, but like how they get hired. Well, no, not how they words. I feel like I need to rephrase my words. This happens a lot, by the way. I just feel like I need to rephrase what I'm talking about all the time. Because I feel like my mouth just goes like 10 times faster than my brain. So yeah. But I know what you mean, you're good, yeah. But yeah. Sometimes I just, more so the customers than like my actual co-workers, because it's like, honestly, other than like my managers, I don't really talk to my co-workers when we're actually on shift. We just kind of get on with whatever the fuck we're doing. But more so the customers, cause the other day I was, well, yesterday, quite a few people had asked me to look like online to see if like stuff were in stock online, because like there were quite a few people who like wanted a specific item but like couldn't find their size, and this one customer asked for like this pair of like this pair of Crocs. I tried looking up Crocs in the system, didn't have the specific type she wanted, and then she showed me the type she wanted that we had in store, but we didn't have the size that she wanted. So I type in the like product code that was on the tag, and it showed up like the very specific, it showed me like the one item in that size, but it was under like clogs instead of Crocs for some reason. So I just type in like clogs, and she's like, I'm not looking for clogs now, I'm looking, she sees me typing in clogs, and she's like, I'm not looking for clogs now, I'm looking for Crocs. And I'm just like, that is the, I just like, I don't obviously like say to her like super frustratedly, I'd like tell her in, you know, customer service wise, but like I'm just like, yeah, that's just the name of the item. And it's just like, you saw me type in the product code. Yeah, sometimes I get like frustrated with people, and after all that, there was none in stock. So yeah, there was none in stock, and she was just like, do you know when you get me your deliveries in? And I was like, no. And there was no managers around me at the time, so I couldn't even ask them like, hey, when do we get I couldn't even like ask a manager because there was none around me at the time to ask like, hey, when do we get deliveries in? And so yeah. But in your head you're like, yeah, I know I'm doing exactly. Sometimes things are like, sometimes things are just like, just a different in the system. And hello Uzi, welcome on in. How you doing Uzi? But yeah, sometimes it's just things are like different in the system compared to like what you would like normally call them. Like I said, she wanted Crocs, but their official item name in our system, but that official item name in our system is clogs, so that's why I had to search up. So yeah, I feel like I haven't been to a stream in forever. It does feel like it has been a while. I was so busy. Well, I'm glad you're here now. Uzi. I need to get some glass bottles because I want to make the honey blocks. I attended my friend's wedding. My friends are over here. Yes. Oh yeah, you said about your friend's wedding. God, you must have been so busy just over this past a little while. So yeah. So I hope your friend's wedding is going well. I need to go to my witch's tower to get some more glass bowls. But yeah, we're just ranting and raving over retail. So yeah. And then it feels like a lot of people were asking me about online were like asking me about like online orders and stuff. The wedding was I've been sleeping on the hardwood. The wedding was yesterday. Jesus. So for 12 hours, Jesus, I hadn't slept the past few days. Then you definitely needed that. Jesus Christ, you definitely needed that fucking nap, that fucking sleep even. Jesus Christ. You better get more well rested in the next few days though, Uzi, because Jesus Christ, and I can't put it up yet. Let me follow this up now. My back was done. Yeah, I bet. I was sleeping on the bloody floor. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, Jesus. I'm glad you're gonna be so glad when you are able to actually sleep in a bed again for once. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people were just asking me about like online order and like ordering stuff. And because there was this one guy who was like asking me about this like specific style of like pants, or like this specific like some of these pants that are like some pants that are like in a specific material, right? A specific material. And he's asking me like, hey, can you see if you have like any of like pants in this specific material, or like this specific style of pants online, because you don't have like my size in store. And I was like, yeah, sure. And at this point, like, line wasn't like too long, and plus like my one of my managers was like at the till. I think it was one of my managers anyways. Anyways, she was serving like a few customers, and then yeah, she was serving a few customers, and then while I was still like talking to this guy, and like it turns out in the end we didn't have like we didn't have the start. We only had like one pair, or like we only had like we had like only one style of those pants in his size that he like liked, because you know sometimes like these specific type of pants, they can come in like the slim sizes or whatever. And I asked my manager, hey, do we have any more of these? And she's like, no, that's great. Do we have any more of these in a similar style that's not like a slim style? And she's like, no, we don't, unfortunately. Those are really the only pair that's the only style we really have. I think we had, luckily we did have some of the ones we did have his size in stock online, so I just sorted that out for him. So it felt so awkward, because this was my like first time doing online orders on the iPad. Usually whenever I do whenever I've done the online orders previously, I've done them on the till, right? So I mean, to be fair, it was like the same process on the iPad. It's just when it came to like him actually paying, that's when it got to a bit of a nightmare. And also I was stressing, because also there was more customers like lining up for the till, but obviously I was still like lining up for the till. So obviously I was like stressing so I could like go serve more customers. But I was like, okay, how the fuck do I? And I just like, I had to ask my manager, like, hey, how do you sort the like payment stuff on the iPad? Because I've never had to sort the payment. I never had to sort like the payment stuff on the iPad for online orders, right? And the previous times where I've checked something online for someone, it's been like on the iPad, it's like been out of stock. So like I've never like gone as far as to have someone pay on the iPad. So yeah. Luckily it was like a very like simple process. It was just, oh, we have this like little machine with this little machine to sort out the payments for the online order specifically. And she was just like, my manager was just like, yeah, this will connect to the iPad if it just like click the card, just like click the card option, send it through. If it doesn't go through, then like restart the card machine. And I was like, okay. I had to restart the card machine, which was painful because like I've never had to restart this little machine before. And so I was just like stressing slightly. I was stressing a little bit. But luckily after I had restarted it, luckily it came on and started itself. So yeah, so yeah, we managed to get that through, and I managed to like serve the rest of the customers. It was fine. It was fine. But yeah, sometimes the online orders can be stressful. Sometimes though, that shit can be so fucking stressful. So yeah, I want to do like a little farm up here. Oh yeah, I did the roof on here, and side deck this little bit out here, just before stream. At first I didn't really like how I did the roof, but I actually kind of like it now. I might adjust this part of the roof here to be kind of similar to how I've done this part. The rain is annoying, but I don't have admin commands. I'm not admin in the server, so I can't just like clear the rain. But yeah, I wanna adjust this roof slightly, but I think I'll do it like off stream. I have ideas. But yeah. And for once, the password for the online order and stuff wasn't an issue. Let me just have a quick drink first before I explain. Well, it wasn't much of an issue. Cause when I like started my shift, when I when like that first customer came up to me and was like, hey, can you do an online order? I was like, yeah, sure. I think I had an idea of like what the password was in my head, but like I had to quickly check the book to be like, yes, it is this password. So yeah, I had to quickly check if it was the password I thought it was. But yeah, it wasn't that much of an issue. I actually kept it in my brain. I just kept the password in my brain. So yeah, the password, I always seem to forget the password for the ordering system. Usually probably because I don't do online orders like regularly. So I don't do them a lot. So it's often like, oh, I just tend to forget it. So yeah, but usually with the rest of the online ordering stuff, I'm fine. You know, so yeah. Yeah, I never really had to stress about the like the stuff regarding the like little machine for the credit payment, for the card payments before, just because like when it was connected to the till, right, it's connected like wired, like it has a wire to connect it to the till, right? So like I don't need to like stress about reconnecting and like connecting it and reconnecting it and like turning it off and on, right? Like that's fine. But then with the iPad I was like, I don't know what to do when it comes to the payment stuff. So yeah, but it was fine. It ended up being fine. So yeah. But it's always awkward though. It's always a bit awkward. Cause I also forgot the postcode of our store today. And I was like, I knew it at the top of my head. I knew it because I knew it at the top of my head because I literally just like wrote it down on something earlier. I used to use it for something else. But I didn't remember it. Oh yeah. This also frustrated me. This also frustrated me. So this person was doing an exchange, right? She was bringing back. Was she doing an exchange, or was she just buying something? I think she might have just been buying some stuff actually, and I think she was buying. No, was she exchange? It might have been an exchange actually. I think she might have been bringing back a vest top and then buying like 2 or 3 more vest tops, and then originally she put down this little like, I think it's like a bag that has like a little like sponge in it or something. She had originally put that down on my till, right? And right, so I scanned it off. I scanned the little thing through, and I didn't see the little like sponge thing when I was putting the payment through. But I just thought, it's probably hidden under the vest tops, right? That was my initial thought, right? So I put the payment through and like, hey, that's like £9, and she's like, cause like we had a sale on, so the vest tops were like half off, I think, and the little sponge thing was like half off, and I was like, oh, that's £9, and she was like, £9? Okay. It sounded like, from like her tone of voice and like the look on her face, I was like, oh fuck, have I rung that up wrong? Is that like the wrong price? That's what it made me question. And but then like she ends up leaving. She ends up going, and I'm like, okay, I didn't mess up. Then she comes back in like 2 minutes later, and it's like, hey, I actually put that sponge back. You charged me for this, and I'm just like, why did you tell me that you put it back? Because I didn't see her put it back, right? I didn't see her like put it back. So like, why didn't she fucking tell me that she put this thing back? Like I could tell from like her like voice that like kind of like how she said like how like her voice when I told her the price, and like her face, that like that was the wrong price. But obviously I didn't say anything because I was like, oh I didn't, because I didn't think too much of it. Why didn't you just say, hey, is that the right price? And I would have like rechecked the prices on the stuff and seen that she didn't have the fucking sponge with her. Like, if you are okay, and the context, the reason why I didn't see her go put the sponge back is that the sponge was like, the sponges are like they're like the face sponges, like blender things. I don't know, I don't remember exactly what it is, because I never took it out of the little bag it comes in, so I never really like looked at what it was, and I didn't really read the tag fully. Huh? Why did the cherry trees come up like that on... Wait a minute. Why did the cherry trees come up like that on the mini map? What? Huh? Because as you can see here, the one that's like over here shows up fine, but then the ones over here don't show up fine. Huh? Anyways, but yeah, if you ever... But yeah, the reason I didn't see her was because the little like sponge things are like in front of the tills, right? They're in they're like in front of the like line to the toes, so she must have like quickly put it away before I even saw her, and I must have been like messing about with the till or something, like scanning through her vest tops when she put it away. So yeah, just tell me, hey, I actually don't want, just say, hey, I don't want that sponge anymore, and then I can fucking find it off your thing, and I don't need to do a refund. That's it. Yeah. Retail stresses me the fuck out, man. So yeah. Just, yeah. Retail is stressful, man. Because the thing is, most people are fine. Most people it's fine. It's just like you probably get like some customers who like not necessarily, they don't do anything like malicious or bad. They're like not often like malicious. It's just that like something that feels like so they just like something that feels like so like kind of natural and like obvious to you isn't always like obvious to them, you know. So yeah. And it's just like sometimes working in retail makes you question your sanity. So yeah. And I've talked about this before, and to be fair, it wasn't that bad yesterday. But whenever, I don't think anyone interrupted me yesterday, but like whenever someone like whenever someone comes up to me while I'm serving a customer and like asks, hey, can I go use the fitting rooms? Like, yeah, you can use the fitting rooms, but just don't interrupt me. That stresses me out. That I don't like. That I don't like when people interrupt me. It just, I hate it. I absolutely hate it when people interrupt me while I'm serving someone else. You know, I hate that. I hate that about people. So, yeah. And then, what else happened on shift yesterday? I mean, other than more people wanting me to check online than usual, not much off of what I can remember. So yeah. I think it was just a standard shift. oh yeah. I was talking like with I was like, I had like the midday shift, and I like the midday shift, right? And then my manager had like the all day shift. My manager and I think, yeah, both of my managers that were working yesterday, because I was like my assistant manager and then another manager. I think I don't know what her official role is. This is the manager that I don't know what the official role is. So it's assistant manager, other manager, and then the manager that hired me, she was like off today. So when it got to like at the end of my shift, you know, I start to walk into like the back. I walk past one of my co-workers who's doing the closing shift. She's like, oh, are you going now? And I'm like, yeah, see ya. So I go back and I go in the back, grab my coat. I go quickly, I think I quickly go use the bathroom, and then, you know, I clock out and everything. And then I'm gonna add in some more sauces like around here. But yeah, I quickly use the bathroom, clock out, and then, you know, I start walking out the store, and as I'm passing the tills, my assistant manager and my assistant manager's on the till, and my closing shift co-worker is like had gone to the till in the time it took me to like get my coat and sort everything. Sort my stuff out. But But yeah, so like I'm like, bye manager, bye, I'm going. And she's like, that went fucking fast. And she was just like, oh, that shift went really fast. So yeah, yeah, I like my assistant manager. She's nice. She's nice. My managers, my managers are chill. My managers are pretty chill. Cause I'm at that point in like retail where it's like I'm fully trained. I know what I'm doing. My managers will, they'll give me a task to do for the rest of my shift. And as long as even if I don't get it done, as long as I'm like somewhat productive and like kind of like I'm doing stuff that like kind of contributes to the kind of tidiness of the store, then they're fine with it. Like for example, like if my managers say like, hey, can you go tidy men's for me? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll try and tidy men's. But usually like I'll see, oh, there's a lot of stuff in the fitting rooms, and then I'll look to see if there's any men's stuff in the fitting rooms, and then I'll be like, oh, I know exactly where this one thing goes. Or it's like, oh, this goes in our underwear section, and that's a small section, so I'll go quickly put that away while no one's doing the fitting room, and then like I'll quickly just do that, and then I'll end up doing like 20 different things. Like maybe there's like a bunch of jewelry that fell off our jewelry stand, so I'll quickly just like put that away. It just take 2 seconds. But as long as I'm like kind of being productive, then like my manager's fine. And how the fuck will I put water to this one? I don't know. We'll sort it. Yeah. Oh wait, I can just put them here. I can just put them here. I can just put the water here. I can just put water like here. I can just put it like there. But yeah, normally on shifts, my managers are like, try and get this like one thing, like try and get these like few things done, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Most of the time, those things aren't getting done. Well, they'll get like most like half done, but I'll be like doing some other stuff as well. But like they won't really mind because they'll see me like tidying, and like kind of being busy with something else. So yeah. And you know what's kind of weird? I don't know if it's just me, but like every Saturday for the past like 3 or 4 weeks, we've had deliveries on Saturday, which deliveries on Saturday with the exact same every driver, which isn't usually too weird, too weird, except usually whenever we get deliveries, like it'd be like 1 week I'm there for deliveries and I can scan it in, and then the next week we don't get delivery, or like it's with a different driver. What are you doing, lad, what the fuck are you doing? Get out of here. Come on, lad. But we've had it's been like kind of consistent now with the same driver, which feels crazy to me, but yeah. I don't mind that too much, because then it's like, now it's like, oh, we're kind of like guaranteed now to get we're basically guaranteed now to get deliveries for our click and collect orders like every Saturday pretty much. So yeah. But yeah, work hasn't been work hasn't been too bad. You know, work hasn't been too bad. It's been alright. It's been alright. You know, it was busy, but it wasn't like... It was busy, but like, it wasn't like the... I can't get anything done kind of busy, you know? So, yeah, it wasn't too bad. That's why I'm doing the second floor instead of the first floor first, but like, whatever. This floor is the smaller one. I'm doing this one first. And then I'll add in some other things. I'll add in some other words. I'll add in some other things. I should have kept that water sauce. Whatever. But yeah. It hasn't been too bad. And plus I'll be all going on holiday. Like in like what? 2-3 weeks? In less than 3 weeks. So yeah. Did I leave anything in here? An iron nugget. One singular iron nugget. Because knowing me, I'll always like leave something in there. Nothing has been left, surprisingly. Because usually I end up leaving like potatoes or something in the smokers or something. And then just forget about them until like weeks later. So yeah, what did I come here to get? Stuff to put in the upstairs bit. So seeds, I want seeds. This could be like a little like cake factory, I guess, or like or something that's like along those lines. So like just like a little like food place. So where's my seed chest? I could add some leaves to it. Seeds, wheat seeds. We'll get some beetroot ones as well. I won't get any pumpkin ones. Wheat, beetroot, and then I'll get some carrots and potatoes as well. I think I have... Let me have a look. It should be within our chunks. We have 4 bits, so I could probably put wheat on this one, and then beetroot here, and then maybe carrots and potatoes in there. Yeah, that's alright. No, I need to go to my farm because I don't have any carrots and potatoes in there. Wait a minute, do I have any carrots that I haven't turned into golden carrots in here? No. I have poisonous potatoes, but like, those are fucking useless. So, yeah, I'm gonna harvest all of these, and then whatever potatoes that we don't use, then I can just put in my fucking smoker. So, yeah. Yeah. And then this morning I was playing some Dress to Impress. I played a little bit more this afternoon as well. And then I had to sort out my bedding and stuff like that. And then when I got to my dad's, when I got here, I was editing a video that I recorded on Thursday. Which is why stream was like, but I edited that. That's now all good to go in my YouTube drafts. I just wanna get some like little bits from the video now to put into like YouTube shorts. I don't think I'll put them onto like TikTok or anything, but I at least want to put some like little like clips from the video onto YouTube shorts to kind of promote the video. So yeah, I wanna actually kind of grind set it, because this is kind of like I think it's my like first like properly kind of edited Minecraft YouTube video. I mean, it's not like crazily edited, it's just like I edited down like an hour and a half. No, just an hour. I edited like an hour of game time. Is there no proper light here? And why is my... Uh-oh. can't I pick up that? Is it my internet? Why can't I pick up that? I think it's my internet. I think it's my internet being weird. Okay, let me sort out my internet. Why is my internet not working? It says joining world. I think it's my internet. Why is my internet not working? Why is it? I can't join back onto Chaos Craft. Okay, can now. Okay, I'm gonna wait. There we go. Hello. Hello, chat. Hello, my internet was being weird for a second. So yeah, so this might be a short stream like it was on Wednesday, which is fun. So yeah, I wanted to move the stream light just down here for now, just so I can put the potatoes in. So yeah, and I want to move that one down. But now I know why. Now I have a more of an idea why my stream was being weird on thingy Wednesday. It was a me issue. Cause I thought it was a Twitch issue, but no, it was a me issue. It was a Twitch. It was a me issue entirely. So yeah. So if this ends up being a short stream than usual, it's because of my internet. So yeah, I don't know why I'm suddenly having like internet issues right bloody now though. Let me put the potatoes in here. Yeah, I couldn't tell on Wednesday because we were playing Sims, which, you know, is an offline game. But yeah. Let me put these seeds away. But yeah, if we ever have like another little bit like that, it's probably my internet. I can probably sort it pretty quickly like we did there. Cause it didn't make my stream like completely go entirely. Like I could quickly reconnect within like the within like the little reconnection like time limit thing. So yeah. So yeah, let me just type in back to see if anyone is out there that needs to like just like reload the page. I have no idea actually what to do. Oh, wait. No, I have an idea. I have an idea what to do up here for the more consistent lighting. So I want to make some more dark oak slabs. That should be enough. And then let me give me the lanterns and the spruce fences. I think the spruce fences will be fine. So yeah, the spruce fences will be fine for what I have kind of planned for our little lighting kind of issue with this, because I don't want to have these stream lights in here for like ever basically. So yeah, so what I want to do is maybe, you don't need to go in the water there, is do this, and I want to actually I'll put them like here, and I'm gonna go actually grab my scaffolding. What was I talking about? I don't know. I don't remember. Let me put them on this side as well. I'm not gonna put lanterns hanging from this bit just because there's lanterns there. That should be fine. So yeah. So yeah. Let's just pile up a little bit and maybe should we do them like one higher than these ones? Nah. Okay, let me actually move over slightly just so I can actually be able to stand on this bit. Okay, and then that needs to go there. I won't be able to jump over there, so I will have to use scaffolding to get over to there. And then what else have I done? Not a lot. Too far. Okay. I'm gonna rant about just talk about the Dress to Impress like battle pass for a second. I'm actually almost done with it. I think I have like one and a bit left. One and a bit like levels, I guess. I'll actually put a lantern there. Like levels to actually actually complete of it before I'm like fully done with it, basically, which is actually kind of fun. I'm gonna be glad when I'm kind of done with it, because then like I'll probably just like not play it as often, because right now I've been playing it like every morning ish. So yeah, and I won't put more like these bits because I don't need them on these bits. You know what? No, we'll get rid of these lanterns bits on these little bits here, because we don't need them on this bit. That's gonna be like a bit of overkill for the lanterns, but we do need them on this side just to keep the crops like kind of growing like nicely. So yeah. But yeah, I am almost done with the Dress to Impress battle pass. So yeah, I am kind of tempted to do another Dress to Impress stream at some point. I'm not sure when. Okay. We do also have this area here to do. So yeah, so I'm kind of thinking is maybe if we do like a little like sectioned off area, we do like a little counter. Maybe like we cut off this area here. Or maybe, maybe if we do like this part like counted off, and then we put like some furnaces, or maybe some smokers. Some smokers, and then some crafting tables there. So yeah, I'm gonna go make some right now. But I am tempted to do a Dress to Impress stream soon. Though I really do wanna, cause like Thursdays now are like my days where it's like, I'm kind of doing like a little bit of a different stuff, you know, where I feel like I don't necessarily like need to like I'm gonna grab my brewing stands and some barrels as well. Where I don't need to necessarily, where I don't really have Thursdays are now my stream days where I don't necessarily like have anything like planned. Like I don't have a game plan, you know, like every like Sunday and Mondays we have either Stardew or Minecraft, right? And then Wednesdays we have Sims, right? And Thursdays are just kind of like my other days, because now that we've finished Cabernet, I'm probably not going to do another Cabernet stream until probably after October, right? So now we have the next like we now have the next like 3 weeks, because I go on holiday on the 30th of August, right? So now we have the 14th, 21st, 28th until I go on holiday, and then I'm going on holiday until the 4th I'm going on holiday until the 4th. So that day on the 4th, I don't know if I will be streaming or not, or whether that will just be like the day I'm too exhausted from coming back home from like traveling. And then we have the 11th, the 18th, the 25th, where we're not doing anything. And then, you know, we have those 5 Thursdays in October. 5 Thursdays, the 2nd, the 9th, 16th, and the 23rd, and the 30th. Where, you know, we're doing Rusty Lake October in October, right? Where we're going to be playing like the rest of the Rusty Lake games. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the Past Within in October, because that is the co-op game. But I'm gonna try. I have, how many more Rusty Lake games do I have? I'm now opening Steam, so there might be a slight lag in stream. How many Rusty Lake games do I have left to play? I have the one that's in my library, which will probably be the first one I play, which is the Mr. Rabbit. It's like the free one for Rusty Lake's like 10th anniversary as a company of like making games and stuff. So let me go to my library. I can't remember what that one's called. Let's see. Where is it? The Mr. Rabbit Magic Show. I have that one. Which I'm gonna start off with, and we'll do achievement hunting for that. I was just thinking, we probably won't have that many Rusty Lake streams in October with just playing the games, but then I forgot, we achievement hunt for the Rusty Lake games, and the ad is starting in 5 minutes, by the way. But yeah, we achievement hunt for the Rusty Lake games. So yeah, we'll probably all the Rusty Lake games will probably take up all of October, because we have achievement hunting as well. And then we have Rusty Lake Hotel, Rusty Lake Paradise, The White Door, Rusty Lake Roots, The Past Within. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 down my wish list, and then one more that's in my library. So I have 6 Rusty Lake games that I'm going to be playing throughout all of October. And to be fair, wait a minute, I probably wouldn't even get to all of the Rusty Lake games in October if I think about it. Because in October, I'll only be doing like 2 streams a week, because it's back in the like school year. It's back in the not school year. I don't want to say school year because I'm at university, and it feels weird saying school year because it's like, you know. But yeah, it's back to the academic year now. So and in October, that's probably when I'm gonna be trying to, you know, apply for ethics. I'll be probably trying to apply for ethics like the start of October for my dissertation, and then it's like the start of my dissertation, and then sorting out a bunch of other things for the rest of 3rd year, and then like starting assignments for my other modules as well. The other 2 other modules I'll be doing in that we're starting. But no, I'll be starting the assignments for my other 2 other modules in October. Well, I'll probably be starting them I'll be starting them in October, because I'm going back to uni like probably end of September. I don't know which date it's gonna be, because I haven't gotten my re-enrollment re-enrollment email. Yeah, which I'll probably get based on like trends of like when I've gotten my re-enrollment like emails previously. I'll probably be getting them oh fuck, I didn't mean to make that many, but whatever. I'll probably be getting them like probably be getting that email probably like just before I go on holiday. And my brain was not working for a second there because I was trying to craft the furnaces as well. We'll be only streaming like twice a week in October. Because of, you know, academics and my 3rd year of university, which feels so weird to say that like out loud, that I'm gonna be in 3rd year of university like by end of next month. That feels crazy. That just feels so crazy, man. Nah, I won't put the barrels up there. But that just feels crazy. That'll be in 3rd year, like end of next month. Cause realistically, I probably have like how many weeks? Probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 or 7 weeks. Like probably only like 5 or 6 realistically, because I'm going on holiday for the majority of one of them. Like probably like what, 5 or 6 weeks of streaming before of like streaming of like, you know, doing the like 4 days a week stream schedule, you know, until I go back to uni and, you know, suddenly I'm in full-blown academic mode. So yeah, let me put these away, except the barrels and the brewing stand. I need those. And then I have some oak slabs. I'll probably use some stripped spruce logs. So yeah, I'll put this like there, and then we can probably put a line in, and then put some tables in, and then I want to put in some like paintings and stuff as well. So yeah, let's put that like there. Yeah, it feels weird that I'm going into 3rd year literally like next month. That just feels. Uni, I swear, has been like the quickest time like ever. Like I swear, like uni is like I absolutely love uni, and yet it has taken like, it feels like I've just blinked and suddenly, oh, I'm graduating next year. Holy fuck. Oh no, my god. I just remembered even that like once I come back off holiday, I will have to crack down and start working on my personal statement for my masters. I'll actually have to start working on my fucking application for that. Because usually applications open well, usually with applications, I don't know when they open, but like I want to try and apply by like January. Wait a minute. Let's see. When do masters? When should I? Okay. According to the official UCAS website, you need to apply by June or July from any postgraduate courses that start in September and October. And don't wait till last moment to apply. You also need to sort out finances and stuff. Apply, to be safe, apply at least 6 months in advance. So around March for a course that starts in September. And then I'll probably, this year, I think welcome back from the ad, by the way. We're talking about master's degrees and my application process, because I have to start applying from by start next year. Time is moving too fast. But yeah, I do want to actually apply for my master's by January. So yeah, I actually want to look master's student loans. UK. Let's see. Okay, master's loan on the gov.uk website. Helps with course fees, living costs. Let's see. I can apply for funding now, but I don't want to apply for 25 to 26 yet. Let's just know for you. What I'll get. You can get around 12 to 13 grand ish. Wait, if it starts, okay, as I said, the amount if I'm gonna start next year. Loan is paid directly to you. You can use it for course fees and living costs. So yeah, I'll use that mostly for tuition. So yeah, you get first payment after your course date once we've been confirmed that we're enrolled. Be paid in 3 installments. So yeah, eligibility. Whether you qualify depends on course, age, and whatever. You will not be able to get a postgrad master's loan if you're already getting payments, which I won't be getting payments by the time September 2026 comes around. You see the loan or grant for a master's course before, unless you only got disabled students allowance or you left course for illness or bereavement. You already have a master's or qualification that's equivalent, such as integrated masters. You already have a qualification that's higher than a master's, so probably PhD or something. You're behind any payments for any previous loans from student loans company. You'll still be eligible if you have PGCE, other postgrad diploma, so I'll be fine. If I have my bachelor's or certificate, you won't get any extra money if you repeat a year. Okay, so I've got to basically pass, which will be fine because I've been doing fine on bachelor's, so I don't expect me to fail my masters. And if I do, I could probably pay. I could probably pay at least some of my tuition. So yeah, if I fail my masters, basically I'll just have to work until I can actually pay for the rest of the masters, which will take a while, but still. Your course must be standalone master's course, be worth at least 180 credits, have started on or after August 2016. Your course must be provided by an eligible university or college in the UK, including the Open University. It can be full-time, lasting 1 or 2 academic years, part-time, lasting 2 to 4 academic years, no more than twice the level of the equivalent full-time course, part-time for up to 3 years, where no equivalent full-time course exists. Example postgrad master's qualifications include Master's Science, which I think is the one I'll be doing. I the one I want to do a master's in psychology. I think that'll probably be either science or research. I don't think it'll be an MA, which is arts, because the bachelors for the masters at the bachelors of psychology for like the bachelors of psychology at my uni is a bachelor's of science, so I don't expect the masters to also to be then a master's of art. And if it is masters of art, then that just means it's not. I think if it's a masters of art, it's not qualified by British Psychological Society. So I mean, I can apply it elsewhere, but still. There's also masters of philosophy, masters of research, master of law, master of letters. So that must be our masters of English lit, and then masters of fine art, education, business. Masters of business administration. To qualify for a post that's distance learning. To qualify for postgrad master's loan for distance learning, you'll need to be living in England on the first day of academic year of your course. You also need to live in England for the whole of your course if you're an EU national. The UK for the whole of your course if you're not an EU national. Am I an EU national? Because I was born before Brexit. Am I an EU? I don't think I am. I don't think I am anymore because I think I've gotten my passport renewed since Brexit. Am I an EU national? I'm looking this up. Am I an EU national if I was born in England before Brexit? Whether or not someone born in England before Brexit is an EU national depends on parents' nationality and their residency status at the time of birth. If at least one parent was an EU national exercising a right of residence in the UK, the child may have been a British citizen from birth, which I am. If neither parent was British settled and the child was born between certain dates, they might need to register as a British citizen later. Okay. I think I might be, I'm not sure. But I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna be in England for the whole course, which is in the UK. So I'm gonna be here everywhere. But yeah, I need to sleep. Integrated courses, I don't need to look at that. Okay, let me go in here quickly. I'm just now reading. I think I read this like a few months ago, but I haven't read it since. Masters of Architecture, blah 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 blah, healthcare and social work. You cannot get postgrad master's loan if you are eligible for an NHS bursary, get a social work bursary, unless you want to get a placement travel allowance. This only applies for health and social work bursaries in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. Okay. You also kind of get a postgrad master's loan if you sign full-time postgrad pre-registration healthcare course on or after August 2018. You may be eligible for a tuition fee loan and maintenance loan instead. If the course is part-time, you can get a postgrad master's loan. I feel bad for anyone doing healthcare. Jesus. Age must be under 60 on the first day of your academic year of your course. I'm not 60 for another 40 years, so I'm good. I won't be 60 until 2065. Why the fuck did I have to calculate that? That would have been. I was born in 2005, and then you just had to add a whatever. The academic year is a period of 12 months starting on 1st of September if your course starts between. The academic year is a period of 12 months starting on 1st of September if your course starts between 1st of August and 21st of December. 1st of January if your Oh, the period tells months starts. 1st of January if your course starts between January and March. 1st of April if your course starts between April and June. And July if your course starts in June. You can apply for postgrad master's loan if all the following are true. You're a UK national, Irish citizen, now settled status or have settled status under the EU settlement scheme, or indefinite leave to remain. So there are no restrictions on how long you can stay. You normally live in England. You've been living in the UK, the Channel Islands, or the Isle of Man for 3 years in a row before the first day of the academic year of your course, apart from temporary absences such as holidays. I'm all free. I live in England. I've lived in England for the entirety of my 20 years of living, so that's fine. If you've been living in Ireland, or a British overseas territory, you do not need to normally live in England. You can apply for the loan if you attend your course in England or do distance learning in England. Which I'm guessing British overseas territory just means like, you know, Isle of Man, Channel Islands, you know. Yeah. You might also be eligible if you're a UK national or family member of a UK national and you've been living in the UK, the EU, Gibraltar, Switzerland. I probably fucked up the pronunciation of Gibraltar then. Norway, Iceland, or I know what that says in my head. Liechtenstein. I know how to pronounce it in my head. Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein. For the past 3 years. And I butchered that so much. I know how to say it in my head. Liechtenstein. But I can't. My mouth just can't. To be eligible, you must have either returned to the UK on or after 2018 and by December 2020 after living in EU, Switzerland, Norway, Iceland, Liechtenstein. Been living in those places on 31st of December 2020. Okay, that's the EU national stuff. That's stuff for EU, Swiss, Norwegian, Icelandic, Liechtenstein people. This one, different residency status. Non-UK national. Wait, if you're a non-UK national and have lived in the UK for a certain number of years, you can also be eligible for a postgrad master's loan. If you're under 18 and have lived in the UK for 7 years, which doesn't make sense because usually master's courses start when most people in a master's course will be like at least 21. Okay, 18 and over and have lived in the UK for at least 20 years or at least half your life. So for example, if you're 18 and if you lived in the UK for like 10 years, then you can apply it. Both the following must apply. You've been living in the UK, the Channel Islands, or Isle of Man for 3 years in a row before the first day academic year course. You had permission to enter or stay in the UK for 3 years. How do I apply? I'm guessing it's the same way you apply for bachelor's. Yeah, I'm guessing it's apply. I'm guessing it's you can apply online. You can apply by post. You need to apply within 9 months of the first day of the last academic year of your course. So, yeah. Let's see. Within 9 months of the first day. Okay, within 9 months, not 9 months prior. So, I was about to say because I know it's not the same, but like for my bachelor's course, the student finds didn't open, I'm pretty sure, this year until like March, I think, and then last year. Was it January? When was it? I'm gonna look at my emails now to see when I applied. I remember it was sometime in March, I think, this year. Student finance? Let's see, this year. Yeah, it was March this year. And then last year Let's see. Other than a year. Last year, when I applied, it was March last year. I thought it was January last year. When did I apply? Oh, it would have been March. Was it? Wait. I don't know. I don't remember when I applied. For my first year of student finance. It was probably like March time. If you're a UK national, include your valid UK passport details in your application. If you cannot apply online or need to send details afterwards, fill in the passport details form for the year your course starts. Do not send the passport itself. If you do not have a UK passport or it has expired, send your original birth or adoption certificate to student finance. Include your name, address, customer's reference number. Okay, that's just normal stuff. Same how you do it for bachelors. And then other funding for like disabled allowance. And yeah, we have just spent so long just yapping about student finance. Oh my god. Should I put? Let's see. Should I put these coming down, and then I can put like, fences there, I guess. I'll see how it looks. I think this looks fine so far, so I think I'll keep this, and then I'll just put fences there. So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be by this time next month. Me just rambling on about applications and shit will fucking skyrocket. That will just fucking skyrocket, because yeah, I'll have to deal with masters stuff. So yeah, to be fair, if I do need any more help, I can just ask my sister. She's doing a masters. So yeah, and if I ever do decide to do a PhD, then I'm on my fucking own then. Then I'm on my fucking own, because my sister's probably not going to do a PhD. So yeah, let's see, I need to put some like counter space here, and then I'll probably put trapdoors there. So yeah, I have dark oak trapdoors, so that will be fine. That will work fine. And then I need to put like little. I want to put little tables in here. I mean, I want to put like a. Oh wait, let me switch that around. So wait. Hinge off there. I'm putting a low lining. Oh wait, should I use pistons for the tables? I think I'll use pistons. So yeah, we'll put like a table here. We'll put wait, I'm gonna mark out the line now with the fences. Let me just quickly have a drink. Okay. Let's see. Line time. Okay. This is gonna be a line, maybe? Yeah. Because then I want to put tables here, like maybe here, and then there, and then maybe there and there. Unless I just like get rid of this bit, and then we just got like, oh, come up here if you wanna order something, you know. So yeah. I want to use pistons, so I think we'll go grab some pistons. But yeah, like I said, by the time in the next like few months, you'll hear more and more complaints about master's applications and shit. So yeah. But yeah, I think I said this a few months ago. I don't know if I'm gonna do a PhD or not. I know I said like I think I said like a little while ago. God, how do you make a piston? I know I said like probably when I was younger, like a few years ago. This is a problem with yeah, streaming for a long time. You say shit, then you like change your mind. Cobblestone, wood, iron, redstone. Okay. But you say shit, and then it's like years later you say shit that you want to do, and a few years later that you're like, when it actually comes around to that time, it's like, do I actually want to do that? So yeah, let me just. There we go. But I don't know. Do I want to do a PhD? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see when it comes to like after I finish my masters. If I want to do a PhD. Because like it may come to a point like after my masters where it's just like I can't be fucked with education. So it's like, oh, I'll just, you know, finish my masters and then get the fuck out of there, you know? You know? So, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, because even though I am enjoying my bachelor's right now, I don't know if I envision myself doing education for like 5 more years, you know? So I'll be like, what? Like, for like 5 years, because then I'll be 25 doesn't sound right. Wait, 26? Because then I'll be, when I finish my masters, I'll be like 22, 23. And then so when and then bachelor's is like not bachelor's, PhD is like 3 or 4 years. So that's so that'll be like when I'm like what, 26, 27. So yeah, I mean I might look into some other qualifications, because I know that like whenever my tutors have emailed me, they have like a ton of letters after their name. Like some of them recognize, you know, like MSc, that's Masters of Science. Let me see. Whenever someone has directly emailed me, can I see? Yeah, so one of my lecturers, for example, has a PhD. She also has a bachelor's and a PGCE. Those are the ones I know. The other ones, I don't fucking know. But yeah, there seems to be a lot of like different qualifications that I could probably do instead of a PhD that might take a little less time. I'm not doing a PGCE because that's a teaching degree. I don't want to be a teacher. So yeah, I don't want to do that. And plus it's like, just from like experience of streaming, I don't explain shit well, like at all. So I mean, it depends what the thing is that I'm explaining, but like typically I don't explain stuff well at all. So yeah, I don't think I would be a very good teacher. I don't think I would be good at that. Ooh. I want to put like 2 more cables in, so I think I'll reorganize this. And it says, okay. But I don't think I would be a very good teacher. But yeah, I know I want to do. So yeah. Let's see. Qualifications researchers have. Let's see, research scientists. Let's see, what do I need for this? I mean, this will be different for based on like different psychology, different different courses. But let's see. You'll need 2-1 degree in a science subject to become a research scientist. Most researchers continue to study for a postgrad qualification. You could study on integrated postgrad masters. These courses include independent research and are designed to lead directly onto a PhD. But I kind of don't want to do a PhD. I'm not forced to whether I do a PhD or not. So yeah. You'll usually need 2 or 3 A levels or equivalent, including a science for a degree. A degree in irrelevant subjects for postgraduate study, which is fine because I did chemistry, biology, and psychology at A level, and then I have a core maths AS level. So like, I'm more than qualified. Let's see. What are for qualifications? Let's see. Because usually, whenever people think of like courses and stuff, it's usually like university courses, like bachelor's, master's, PhD, and then those can be like integrated. Let's see. Qualifications. Types of degrees. That's what I want to search for. Types of degrees. So let's see. I don't care. Shut up. So we got your bachelor's degrees. So bachelor's of arts, science, education, engineering, law, medicine, surgery. And then integrated degrees, foundation degrees. Foundation degree is different from a foundation year or foundation diploma. Level 5 qualification that has an emphasis on practice-based learning, equivalent to the first 2 years of a bachelor's degree, and usually involve a mix of academic study and workplace experience. I could have done that instead of a regular bachelor's, but I kind of feel like I wanted to do a bachelor's, you know. I feel like if I was given the option now, I probably would have still gone to the bachelor's instead of a foundation degree. Yeah, and there's also a top-up degree, so students who have completed the foundation level can upgrade their qualification to a full bachelor's, and that's a year. High national certificate, 1 year undergrad, equivalent to the first year at university. Okay, high national, 2-year level 5 qualification, equivalent to the first 2 years. Certificate of higher education, level 4 vocational qualification, ideal for those unable to commit to a full 3-year degree. Okay. Diploma of higher education, same way as 2 years of a bachelor's. Okay. These seem to be, okay, postgrad. That's what I was looking for, postgrad degrees. So you got your master's, and then you got your doctorates. So, there are, let's see, 2 common types of doctoral degrees. Well, there's other types, but the 2 main types it says here are PhDs and then there's PhD. Well, no, okay. 2 common types of doctoral degrees. First are academics, so PhDs, and then Doctor of Philosophy. And then there's also the other types of doctors, so medical doctors, Doctor of Clinical Psychology, Doctors of Engineering. Usually finish PhDs in 3 to 4 years. Let's see. Let's see. Postgrad certificate diploma. Level 7 qualification. It said that PhD was level 8. So I'll probably do a master's. Instead of a certificate diploma. Postgrad certificate in education. I'm not interested in that. I'm not doing education. National vocational qualification. Practice-based qualification focused on workplace skills. And then apprenticeships as well. And then degrees with placement years. Okay. So that just left me with not a lot. I mean, I could probably look up just look up the why didn't I just think of this before? Why didn't I just look up the acronyms that are in my lecturers' like signatures on their emails? That would be smart. That would be fucking smart. So let me see. That'd be so fucking smart. Okay. So what is that? Oh, that just means she's a child psychologist. Okay. What does that mean? That just means she's part of VPS. Okay. And then that is. Hey. Okay. At least I don't recognize aren't actually like degrees. They're like qualifications you get for being like partnered with people or like institutions. Okay. That makes sense. That's why I didn't recognize them, because they're qualifications for they're not like degrees that I can complete anytime soon. Okay. But yeah. Let me think. I could probably put table there, but then it's like the seats will not be what I wanted them to look like. So maybe if I do like a seat. What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of when I want to do this? Maybe if I do one here and then one here. So yeah, like one here. No, one here. Let me get up, please. Let me put that one there, and then kind of want to put one there. Like maybe one here. To be fair, actually, I have an idea. Okay. We'll move this one. Cause then, what I might do is have this one be like a 4-seater, so I have 4 seats around it. What am I do? Okay, wait a minute. If I move it to be in the middle, so we have 4 seats there. I'm just trying to map this out, and then move this here. 4 seats there, and then we have some 2-seaters. So I don't think that'll work. Do some like 2-seaters there. I want to keep the 2-seaters like there, roughly. So I think maybe if I just move this like maybe one block, because then I can have like the 4-seater like there maybe. So yeah, let me take this Discord thing firstly. There we go. And then I wanted to put these here, our little 2-seaters there. So let me get rid of that scaffolding. I have plans everybody for this little dining area. Have plans. Oh, that's actually, I do there. Like seats in there. No. Wait. Wait a minute. Ideas are coming into my brain. Ideas are coming into my brain right now. So, you know what? Let me change where this is quickly. So I said I wanted to move it here. I said I wanted to move it like here. Alright, should I move it here? Wait, I'll break that. I should really plan this out. So I said I wanted it where? Here. So let me just quickly. So it's gonna go here. So then I could do maybe. No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna move it one over to there. So here, and it's midday, so I don't need to sleep. So let me put in these pistons. Give me that. Give me back my chiseled bookshelves. I don't need to put chiseled bookshelf there. What am I doing? Piston there, and then piston right there, and then quickly I'll just put the scaffold in here just to like mark out where I want the seats, so I have an idea of like the space they're gonna use roughly. Okay. Actually, let's just put in scaffolding like all around it. Let's just put it all around it, just so I have like roughly like how much space I'd rather it use. I'm gonna put a brewing stand there, and then I'm gonna put more brewing stands like behind there whenever I put the rest of the counter space up. So what I want to do is, so I want to put maybe a table here, and then a table there, but then the seats are gonna be there and there. So yeah, there we go. And then we have, I mean, what I could do is have like one table in the middle, and then like have, ooh, wait. I just had a big brain move. I just had a big brain move. Wait a minute. I could put some of these tables outside. Give me that. And then like have, okay, give me that. Outside tables. Move that. Put that there. Put these, I'm gonna put the rest of these pistons and the tables. What? Give me back that just with bookshelf. Those aren't exactly cheap, you know. Why the fuck did my mouse do that? Okay. Put down redstone torch. To the bookshelf. Then I'm gonna put down. Yeah. This is a big brain move. Big brain move. Because then we can have 4 tables, right? And then we can probably have the full line. What I could do is move these here. If only I had shelves. If only I had shelves in this video, in this version, but no, on 1.20, 1.4. So yeah, these bits here can be like our drink stations, here and here. So yeah, these can be our drink stations. And then this can be like where the actual proper till is gonna be. So yeah. So yeah. So I'm gonna bring this out slightly because I want to use trapdoors on the back of these seats, so I can't really bring it out any further than that. And then I've been yapping so much, my voice is starting to kind of go a bit. And I've not even been yapping for 2 hours yet. So yeah, I want to get some more. I want to get a bit more dirt out, actually, a bit more grass to put out here. Just so I have a little bit more space, because we're going to be putting out 3 more pistons. So unless we actually make this little area here into a outside dining area. So yeah, we could do that actually. I mean, again, I'll probably only put these last 3 pistons in because I can't be bothered making any more. I'm gonna be so honest. But yeah, what did I come here for? Dirt. We need dirt. I'm gonna put the chisel bookshelves away because I don't think we need any more of those. So chisel bookshelves away in there. And dirt. I have coarse dirt. I have a lot of coarse dirt, which. Wait a minute. Should we use dirt for it? For the Should we use dirt? Should we use packed mud? I'm gonna grab that, and then materials. I have some. Packed mud. We have packed mud, and then no. We'll go back up and see. Hello, which one are you? You're my fire protection. I'm multi-shop. You're my fire protection villager. Okay. Should we use bricks? Would bricks look nice with this color palette? Maybe stone bricks, but not bricks. And I could have brought out more dirt actually. So yeah, let me put my silk touch axe away for now. I could have brought out more dirt. I'm gonna put my hoe back into my pot. But yeah, I could have brought my more dirt just for a little bit more terraforming. But like, doesn't really matter now. It'll be fine. And for fuck's sake, I keep forgetting about this goddamn fucking cave that's under here, and it's not even a big cave. It's a small ass fucking little cave. Oh, I hate this cave so much. I hate it. I hate this so much. I hate this cave. I hate this cave so much. Oh my god. I just hate it. And yes, I get you're under that. You want to eat my brains. Shut up, zombie. Shut up. Okay. Out of the stone maybe coming out from like here. Yeah. Okay, I have an idea. I have ideas. So let me just dig this out so I know roughly like how big this area is gonna be. So yeah. I need to quickly do a bit more terraforming. This isn't gonna look nice at all, but like, I mean, it's not gonna look the nicest, but like, I don't care. I actually don't care at the moment. I just want it to be like somewhat functional for how my brain is running at the moment. We can do more terraforming later on. We can do more terraforming later on. It's just so I have enough space just to make the like little gardening area. So yeah, I mean that kind of looks big enough. I'm gonna get some more dirt so we can actually properly terraform it. I also want to get stone bricks. So yeah. So stone bricks. We also have chiseled ones as well. And we'll get some walls later, and then dirt. I'll probably grab not mud. Like I'll probably grab the stacks now, and then we can get that 21 of it. We can probably get the rest of it, sorry. For some reason my brain just was like my brain just thought that was coarse dirt when no, it's regular dirt. But yeah, we can get some more dirt later on. If needed. But we'll see. We'll see if we actually do need it for this little project here. To be fair, we are almost done with this. Very much. We are almost done with it, to be fair. If I finish stream like right now, I would probably only if I finish stream after I did this little outdoor seating area, then I would probably only have like a few more like finishing touches to add on to this build before it's like properly done. So yeah. Okay. So what I want to do is have the stone come out like that. So yeah, let me do the same on the other side, actually. So yeah. And then we can just start building around, get the kind of rough dimensions. Oh yeah, I want to get rid of that, and then I'll just put some stone bricks under there, because I think the stone bricks would look better than having, what would look better? Stone bricks or moss? Not moss. You know what, we'll put the mud under there. Put the pat mud. Pat mud, honestly, is such a good block. It's such a good addition to the game. Honestly, it's probably one of my favorite blocks that has been added in recent years. It's such a good block. I love it. I love pat mud. I used it. It wasn't a thing on the Chaos Twitter SMP. Yeah. And then it wasn't a thing on Outlook Season 1. What? When was Pat Mod added? Because we had Outlook Season 1 in 2022. Wait, when was it added? Pat Mod. Was it added in 1.2? It wasn't added in 1.20. Was it added in 1.20? When was it added? 1.19. 1.19 released in June of 2022, and I don't think we updated it from. Did we update it from 1.18? Did we update Outlook Season 1 from 1.19? I don't remember. I don't remember if we did or not. Because we were on 1.18 for a large majority of it. I just don't remember if we updated it from. I don't remember us updating it from 1.18 to 1.19. And if we did, then I didn't mess around with the new mud stuff. But I don't remember us updating it from 1.18. To be fair, I was probably too busy with the Nether Cave project, because I remember towards the latter, probably the last 3 or 4 months of the season, I was grind setting the Nether Cave, and I need more password. I was grind setting the Nether Cave, because I remember pretty much everyone was hey, we kind of want to end the season soon. We kind of want to end Oswald season soon. We kind of want to end Oswald season soon. And I was like, I still have this one project that I haven't finished. And it would have been finished by the time everyone said that they wanted to finish. I'm gonna get some more wheat first before I start out the other stuff. But yeah, it would have been finished if I wasn't being lazy like all summer and just like putting it off. But I didn't manage to finish it within those like 3 or 4 months. So yeah. So yeah, it was fine. It was fine. And then in Ozark season 2, I remember us having Pax Mud because I remember using it for one of my rooms, which was like the ore storage room, and where like some of my villagers were. So yeah, I'm gonna use up the rest of my wheat that I have in here. But yeah, I remember me using it on. Oswick season 2 for the ore storage room. God, I remember in Oswick season 2, I had all the like barrels like scattered around different rooms, right, for my storage, right? And so like for example, my wood was in what used to be my bedroom. It was like the first room I ever made. It was like my furnace room, and then my enchanted books were originally in a barrel, but then I moved them to chiseled bookshelves. Wait, we did update to 1.19. No, yeah. Oh wait, no, that's also season 2. We didn't update. I don't think we updated to 1.19 on Oswald season 1. The end is 75 minutes, by the way. But yeah, I remember changing my bookshelves, my regular bookshelves, to chiseled bookshelves. And then where else was everything else? Where else was everything else? Off the top of my head, I don't have the world download, which is a shame. So I can't just go in and check. So I have to go through like so many VODs. All my Nether stuff was in the Nether room, right? So that was like the shroom lights and stuff like that, and like the crimson stuff, and then my stone and like my honey and my deep slate and stuff like that, and my andesite and granite and diorite. That was all in the basement, and then my concrete was also in the basement, but I don't use a lot of that concrete. Also was in the like Pax Mud sandstone room. All my plants were in the room that was next to my sandstone Pax Mud room, which also that was also next to my sniffer room. I attached a sniffer farm next to that, and then I also had camels attached to that room as well. And then I had ice in the tower. Mushrooms were in the little like mushroom bedroom. Behind at the back. That was the only. I think that was one of the only rooms other than like the tower, my bedroom, and then the farm. There was a few rooms that like most of my rooms were like interconnected and then like had multiple entrances through different rooms, right? For example, you could get to my library if you went through the furnace room, through the farm room, and then you're in there. Or you could go onto the roof, because I remember I had scaffolding up to the roof for the longest time. And then you went down the spiral staircase, and there's your nether room. I remember I've in a lot of rooms that had multiple entrances, but like some of the rooms only had one entrance. Like for example, the tower and the the mushroom bedroom, the farm, and then my bed. Well, no, my bedroom had 2 entrances. It had the water elevator and then the doors at the top. So yeah. So yeah. But yeah, a lot of the... What is this? Are the skeletons in here? They spawn in here? No, do they? Oh, they spawned... They're in the cave. They're in the fucking cave. And there's of course there's a wandering trader there. But yeah. A lot of the rooms in my house on Oswald Season 2 were had like multiple ways you could get into them. So yeah, and I keep forgetting you can break packed mud by hand. So yeah, I'm just doing that, which is so much easier than using my efficiency 5 pickaxe, netherite pickaxe. So yeah, what am I gonna use for seating? Maybe just slabs and maybe just slabs and trapdoors. So yeah, I'm gonna make like a little archway. So I'm just gonna quickly make some slabs. Let's quickly just make a few slabs. 6, that's fine. That's a fine amount. So yeah, I should probably make some stairs just for easy convenience to get in. Let me put the chiseled stuff here. And the edit starting soon. By the way, let me get rid of that. This is probably not going to be like too big of an archway. So yeah, let me put chiseled one there. That looks fine. That looks good enough. And then I'm gonna make some stairs. So I should probably get like 4 stairs. I wanna make some more. So yeah, we've got 8, which is fine. I could have gone and used my stone cutter, but like whatever, I don't mind. So yeah, and then I'm gonna put stone bricks there. Maybe some redstone torches like that. I do really like the new redstone torch texture. You know, I'm not really too big of a fan of the new copper stuff. I'm gonna look up the new copper stuff and just show you guys actually. We have like no room in here. I'm not a fan of all of it. I'm alright with some of it. Looks okay. Some of it I'm fine with. But some of it I just don't personally like, and will probably just like not use. Therefore just like not use a lot. So yeah, let me just put these in quickly. I'll put the stream lights like on the no, let's have the stream lights be like a part of like the shelving. So yeah, yeah, let me quickly pull it up. New copper stuff, Minecraft. So let me show you. Okay, that's not it. No, that's not what I meant to click on. Google has a stupid AI mode now, and I keep clicking on that accidentally. Instead of all, which I hate. Let's see. Copper stuff. Copper. Let's see, Minecraft copper update. Let's see, I want to see all of it. I guess this is the best way, so let me just start my window capture. Okay, so, okay, I guess this is the best one to have a look at. So yeah, so the copper chests I like. I also like, you can't tell in these pictures, but there's new like weathered versions of the lightning rods. I like those. And then the copper armor and the copper tools. I don't mind them, but also I'm never gonna use them. You know, they're just there. I just don't really have an opinion on those. And then let me see. Does it have any of the other stuff? Because I know there's other stuff that I'm not a big fan of. The copper golem. I think I voted for the copper golem. I like this. I like the copper golem. And then I think there's other copper stuff. There's also shelves that have been added, which I love. I think there's other copper stuff that's being added. I can't think of them. There's copper golem, lightning rod, chests, and then there's like the armor and tools, which I'm not a big fan of, but I also won't use them. There's also the copper torches, and then these. Okay, so the copper, you can barely see those. The copper bars, I don't mind. I'll probably use those like every so often. I don't mind those. I don't like the lanterns. I don't like how the lanterns look. I think maybe when they're like the fully weathered version, I think that would probably, like, you can see the blue here. I think the blue would probably look the best for the lanterns, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the lanterns. And then the copper torches, I am also not the biggest fan of those either. And also, in my opinion, I feel like they should have gone in a similar way they did with the redstone torch for the copper torch, maybe. No, I'll take that back. I take that back. I don't mind the copper torch. I mean, the copper torch, not a big fan of the copper torch. Let me get all my scaffolding back from in here. But I'm not the biggest fan of the copper torch. So, or the copper lantern. I mean, again, I will probably I might use the fully weathered version of the copper lantern. But like the copper torch and like the other versions of the copper lanterns, not a big fan. So I probably won't use them. I mean, with a lot of the other stuff, I seem like with the copper armor, I don't see myself using it personally. But yeah, but like with the copper armor and copper tools, I don't see myself using them But also, on the other hand, like, I'll probably use them for like decoration purposes every so often. But like, other than like decoration, I'm not gonna use them. So yeah, give me back my honey block. Yeah, I just don't like the look of like that specific, like those specific shades of green with like the orange. So yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just, yeah, I'm not not the biggest fan, not the biggest fan. So, yeah. So yeah. Oh wait. Speaking of copper, I want to get some copper bulbs. Should we get copper bulbs? Nah, let's stick with lanterns. Let's stick with lanterns. We're gonna use all our lanterns, so we shall plop them down in here. And I do need to finish the things in there. I think in there. Wait a minute. Let me look in here. I have an idea how I want to finish this shelving. So let's move that to there. So maybe if we use stripped wood up to that. So yeah, let me first put down some lanterns. Just for some lighting, so I can actually get rid of these shroom lights around here. I mean, it's not fully like properly lit, which is slightly annoying me, but also I know that mobs don't spawn in here because they only spawn at level 0 now, and I don't think any of these are level 0 now. So yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll put some of the dark oak stuff. Let me move that. I'll put some of the dark oak stuff. Dark oak strips, dark oak. Yeah. Yeah, let me put I'll put the slabs in as well. Dark oak log, and then let's use maybe oak slabs. No, spruce slabs, and then maybe use some cherry. I already have some cherry trapdoors. I'm gonna make some more, just cause. So yeah, let me add in the dark oak first. One more block, please. My scroll wheel is a bit of a nuisance, so it doesn't always like to listen to what I want it to do. You know, bit of a little nuisance. So yeah, my scroll wheel, bit of a silly billy, you know. So yeah, give me that fucking slab, please. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ. This guy, man, this guy. We can keep the shroom like that. That's fine. Let's see. I feel like I've not really used cherry too much in the decoration end. Maybe that would look better actually with. Would it look better with oak? Pale oak. Yeah? Pale oak. And I remember the days when you couldn't place a trapdoor like this. You had to hinge it off the side of a block, which was so fucking annoying for decorating, but I am so glad they updated that now. What did I say? Pale oak? Let's try normal oak first. I don't think it'll look great. Pale oak. No. Birch. You know, I think I have some birch slabs and some pale oak slabs already in the chest, so I'll have to have a look. We can grab both and see which one I personally prefer. Pale oak. I don't have any pale oak slabs. I thought I did. And then birch. We have some birch slabs here. You know, I'll make some more. Let me just split out of this. Make a stack. Yeah, and then we can make some more. Then we can just make some slabs. Which do you guys will think will look better really quickly? Now I'm looking at it. Maybe pale oak, but we'll see how it kind of like complements the rest of our build in a sec. So yeah. So yeah. Let's go. Let's go. So birch or pale oak? So we have birch here. Birch on this side. And then we have pale oak on this side. Because the birch kind of matches more with the rest of the build. But then I feel like the pale oak matches more with the cherry. I'm gonna go with the birch, personally. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the birch, or maybe we'll do kind of have some seeds that are the pale oak. This is genius, since I don't know which one to choose. We'll use like kind of this, like kind of half and half. I mean, this, it kind of looks ugly, but also I kind of like it. So we're leaving it. So yeah. Oh wait, should we use? Wait a minute. I've idea. We'll use birch for the inside tables and then use pale oak for the outside tables, because I feel like the pale oak looks better outside and then the birch looks better inside. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go and do that. So yeah. And before I actually go inside, what I want to do is make this pathway down here. Just connect it up to the actual proper path here. So let me move that tree up to like there. And then yeah. And yes, yeah. And then I wanna do is lantern there. Have just lanterns here. I mean, we could put, you don't know, we'll put candles. Candles will look fine here, like a candle or two. Probably like two. Why did I do that? I didn't need to fucking do that. Now it's put me in the right fucking predicament. Jesus fucking Christ. I never thought I'd hear the day, but I'd say the word predicament. Whatever. Okay, I need to now. Oh my god. What? Why did I do that? Why the fuck did I do that? I'm crashing over the simplest things here, but I get to fucking crash out. Okay, let's change these now to birch. Yeah, let's change these to birch. And then the outdoor seating, I can still have the cherry stuff, but now it's birch. So yeah, now I need to fucking change this out. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, what the fuck was that? I need to change this out because I accidentally fucking stripped it. Yeah, I get to crash out over that. What did I say I needed to get? Oh wait. Should we use the rest of these andesite walls? Over here. Yes, we shall. We shall indeed. And then this can just be like a little bit of extra detailing, I guess. Because we can change those around. We can change these around and these would look... These look alright as part of like our arch. I think those look fine. I think those look fine. But then we've got a little bit of a wall around here. So yeah, got a little bit of a wall. Okay, wait. Should we make it one block up? Nah, we won't. I'm gonna put lanterns there, and then lanterns. I'm gonna put lanterns on like the corners of that, or like on those walls. Maybe I should alternate between stream lights and lanterns. I'm gonna get fences, and then switch out my fireworks for my shroom lights. So let me think. So maybe corners here gonna be lanterns or street lights? Lanterns. Let me. My scroll wheel likes to have a bit of a hissy fit. So, yeah. So yeah. Let me put this there. And then, can I put this here, please? Thank you. And then, this is looking a bit bare. This looks a bit bare. So what I'm gonna do is probably, maybe with 5 blocks in between the last fence post, I'll put in a streamlight. No. With like maybe that 3 blocks in between. 2, 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And with that, like 1 in the middle. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. We could have like a 1 there, 1 there, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. I'll just keep how it was. Oh wait, maybe 1, 2, and then got 3 in there. That looks alright. there. So let me put down a streamlight, please. Streamlight there, and then streamlight there, and then lantern there. I might need to get more lanterns. So let me put that there. 2, 3, that there. Okay, this one, and then that's 3 there. So let me put in. I did not mean to put that there. Yeah, I'll probably need to end stream soon because my brain is not. My brain is not braining. Okay, let me please place it on top of the fence. Thank you. Okay. To be fair, I could just probably put that there. Oh wait, no. Actually, that's fine. There, I think. And then maybe if I put one here, and then lantern. So yeah. Okay. Candles. That's what I wanted. I wanted candles. So yeah, I wanted to get candles. So I think I already have some crafted, but I know I have some honeycomb and some strings. So even if I don't have some already crafted, and what the fuck? Even if I don't already have some crafted, then I can just easily craft some. You know. So yeah. Candles. I have 7. That should be enough. If I just leave 1, then I can have 2 per table. I'm not gonna put any inside because that's sufficient lighting, but outside, I mean, outside does kind of have a lot of lighting, but like, I prefer it to have a bit more. And then I'm gonna put in some cakes inside. Paintings! I wanna get paintings. I wanna get paintings for inside, actually. That's what I was thinking. So give me my paintings. So yeah, paintings. Do I have any? Where's my... There it is. I have quite a few. I'll grab like 10 of them. That should be enough. So yeah. I'll just be a second. Okay. On our way. On our way. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we've just got these last finishing touches to put in, and then we'll be all good. We'll be all good. So, yeah. So, yeah. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's put the paintings and the cakes inside, and then we'll be all good. Then we'll be all good, and I'd better not use my axe. I ate some of it on accident. I did not mean to do that, but like, you know what? I don't really mind. I don't really mind. It kind of like gives off the feel of like, oh, this is an actual restaurant people go to. So yeah. And I'll probably just need some blocks to like block off the actual don't want to put this in. So this will be a 2x2. Give me a 2x2. I want a new 2x2. To be fair, the one I just had, this one, that's not too bad. So I've put on that, and then I want one of these ones, one of these 2x1s, like 1x2, so whatever the fuck you call them. Are there new ones of these ones? Are there new ones? Let's see. I don't know if there are or not. I can't remember if there are or not. So I'm just gonna leave that one. That one's fine. And then I know there's a 3x3, so I want to put that one. To be fair, we could have these ones. Actually, that looks alright. That looks alright. We could have these ones. Up. So yeah, I know there's also a 3x3. For that, yeah, there's some 3x3s that I could put up. Oh wait a minute. I'll just wait a second. I have an idea. Yeah, I have an idea. So what if I do like these 3x4s here, and then go here 3x3s. Oh wait, if I put 3x3s here. So if I do this, okay, let's see which one I like. I like this one, and I like this one, but let's see. Oh, this one. This one's nice. Okay, we'll have then another one of these. Oh no, let me move that concrete. I love how I said I wanted to use concrete for the don't we have two? Do we only have two of these ones? I think we only have two. So we'll just put that one up. I love how I said I wanted to use pink concrete and wool for the thing, but then never end up using it. Which one am I using? Yeah, the net for the roof, but then never ended up using it. I like this one. I like the chest one. We're using the chest one. So yeah, then got some more 4x4s. We don't have any 2x3s, which I would love a 2x3. I would love a 2x3. I want a 2x3. And give me a new one, please. Please give me a new one. Please give me one of the new ones. I don't want the villager one. Please don't give me the villager one again. Please not the villager one again. That one. That one is nice. We're gonna go with that one, and then you know what? We're gonna have the Pinocchio one. Let's see, and then I'm gonna go with that one, that horse one there, and then that one's nice, but I want to go with another one for this side. Not that one. That one we've already used. I want to use that one. That one's fine. Okay. Okay. I'll probably get this sorted out off stream. Let me just sort out the path in here. Let me just sort out the path to the bit here. So let's just have it seem like it just like kind of goes around this bit here. So yeah, this now is pretty much enough. They're like what, 3 streams ish? I think 3 streams. Yeah, after like 3 streams. So we've got the top floor here, which all this is almost fully grown. To be fair, it's like 2 pieces of wheat that needs to be fully grown. So yeah, they've got this top floor here, which is like crops and stuff. Then this bottom floor here, which is like where everything is cooked. I mean, I could just put like a minecart system here, but I don't want it. Yeah, then we've got this bit here. So yeah, I think I mean, oh wait, how about we use the pink wool for pink carpet? Because why not? Pink carpet, everybody, pink carpet. You can use it in there. So yeah. Anyways, guys. Anyways. Wait. I was gonna do my like ending stream speech, but then I keep thinking of ideas. So we can put what the carpet over our water, which I think looks super cute, and I really like it. There we go. I really like that. I like it. But yeah, let me put that away, and then disconnecting the server before I start making any more other random changes. Yeah, we're gonna go and read out as always. My other socials are in the Twitch commands, about me section, and the description on YouTube if you are watching over there. Let's see who are we going to raid. I think we're gonna go raid Spanky. We're gonna go raid Spanky again. I know we raided him on Monday, but yeah, we're gonna go raid out to him. He is playing a game called The Last Faith, which, according to his title, Bloodborne plus Blasphemous put together equals The Last Faith. So yeah, I have a general idea of like what Bloodborne is about generally. I've never heard of Blasphemous, and I have not heard of The Last Faith. So, but this game looks interesting. So yeah, go enjoy Spunky's stream, everybody, and yeah, I shall see you guys tomorrow for maybe Stardew with Sage. If not, we'll just do some Stardew in my solo world. So yeah, bye guys, bye.